More than just a fun activity, tango is a language that two partners speak with their synchronized movement. When the couple is open and tuned into one another, they create a conversation with their dance. Today on Million Ways to Live, we visit Buenos Aires, the birthplace of tango, where teacher and performer Claudia Cortes Labarca gives me a lesson in this physical language. The tango's vibrant beat fuses the traditions of European immigrants, South American natives, and descendants of African slaves. It's truly the product of a concrete historical process, a biological and cultural mix that took place in the suburbs of Buenos Aires in the early 1900s. The soul of Buenos Aires is expressed through this dance, and for Claudia, that dance transformed her way of being.
Tango has helped me to express myself in ways that have made me understand myself and be more forgiving and be more willing to accept that we're all different and we all have different ways to give, and we have to be willing to listen and to accept what people has for us. Because really, tango, it's a matter of sharing, like we share in life. And not everything we get is what we want, but we can always give what we want and eventually it will come back.
The word tango literally means to touch and begins to explain the significant effect partners have on each other. When a couple embraces, they create a shared experience which impacts both partners in a deep and emotional way.
The connection I feel with my partner invites me to be able to fly, because I can't really do it alone. If the person in front of me doesn't want to fly with me, then no one can do it. So it's really a partner work. Times where you can remember a person after years and you always remember that moment. You really feel connected and you feel a lot of love because it's beyond what you can truly explain. It's very special.
Claudia, tell me a little bit more about the gender roles in tango.
The woman needs to be open to be guided and surrender, and the man needs to lead her and be clear. And they both together can be creative and have a dialogue.
It's like a conversation through tango.
Yes.
And how do you think I do at this conversation?
Beautifully.
Yeah, well, let's go find out.
Okay. So the embrace is important because it's our way to connect. We can bring this closer as we get better. And our goal is to become one person as we dance. If you don't share and if you're not related to other people, you live in a bubble and you think sometimes everything else doesn't really matter that much as long as you're fine. But with dance, you learn how to be more of a real person. You're in touch with a lot of people all the time, and you have in your hands to change someone's day, to make someone feel happier and feel sadder too. You can give something bad if you don't pay attention too. So we have to be generous, and we can't come to life or to tango with a negative energy or judging somebody.
There are an endless amount of metaphors surrounding tango and how it applies to life, from picking the right partner and being vulnerable to understanding your role and improvising. But Claudia's advice for beginner dancers may prove to be the best metaphor for life of them all.
From people that are starting to dance and sometimes they feel fear, and after they try a couple times they're like, oh my God, I should quit. Well, I think they have to push through and be accepting and be willing to commit mistakes, to know that rather they or the person they will have in front are perfect, and that this practice is not only for tango, but it's also for life. Life and tango go by the hand, and many things that you have to let go in the dance, you also learn how to let them go in life.